Hello, welcome to this Divine Feminine video. My name is Leigh, intuitive wellbeing coach and teacher, and I have just recorded a beautiful video for the Divine Masculines, and that was really what I felt called to do, but I feel like I still want to speak to the Divine Feminines. This will be a shorter video, but let's see what wants to come through. Okay, so I'm going to start with, as I did with the Divine Masculine video, I will put that link below also. Whenever you do watch this, it is a timeless reading. If it resonates, great. If not, don't worry. So let's just see the Divine Feminines at the minute, what you're struggling with, what you're working through, what you need to know, how can we help? Okay. So I asked for 3 words. Let's keep it really, really simple. 3 words. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And I'm going to turn those over. We have humility, we have collaboration, and we have fulfillment. And this is very interesting. You did see me shuffle there, did you? Because the word at the bottom, whenever I did Divine Masculine reading, the word at the bottom was humility, which I didn't mention. Okay, but the 2 words in that reading were fulfillment and collaboration for the Divine Masculine also. So it's interesting that these 3 are coming in. Okay. Because it just shows that the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine are going through similar stuff, not feeling fulfilled, whether that be in the relationship with each other, with themselves, but they're wanting to collaborate with each other. Okay, we also have the card of wisdom at the bottom, which came through also. But being humble is very important, I'm hearing at this time. Humility. Okay, right, let's ask for what is the main guide working with the Divine Feminine at this time. Okay, the main guide working with the Divine Feminine at this time. The Father Wound. Okay, so we have Jesus, forgiveness. Okay, which is also Father Healing, Father Wound, but you stepping into your Divine Masculine. For any females watching this, yeah, this is about you moving from... It's interesting because the masculine reading was about the masculines connecting more with their feminine. And for you guys, it's you connecting more with your Divine Masculine with Jesus coming up. So let's ask what animal guide is working with you at this time also. What animal guide is working with the Divine Feminines watching. Oh my golly, I love it. The peacock. Prosperity. Okay, the peacock, prosperity, but also the card at the bottom is the wolf. I seen one of those this morning actually, and that says authenticity, and the wolf energy is all about the heart. Okay, it's connected directly to the heart. Okay, so being your authentic true self, prosperity, stepping into your masculine. Yeah, you've been asked. Let me just actually pull a few more cards here rather than me just trying to go into this now. So what is the main dragon energy working the Divine Feminines at the minute? What is the main dragon energy working with the Divine Feminines at the minute? Dragon energy. Okay, so we have the earth and air dragon. Stay balanced, ground your visions, and manifest your hopes and dreams. Yeah, I'm getting lots of manifesting energy. You know, normally it is the masculines that are manifesting, but the masculines are exhausted. The masculines need to take a step back here, and the feminines need to lead. The feminines need to, like, you know, own their stuff, work through it. They've been working silently, I'm hearing, anybody watching, on their inner stuff for the last few years, maybe being supported by a Divine Masculine. And now allow them to do their work, and you step forward and step into your truth and your authenticity. But in order to do that, there's some father healing needs to be done first. Connect back with your father. I've just done that actually in January, the month of January. A lot of triggers, a lot of stuff come up to get me to go into the father wound. I wasn't aware that's what it was initially. It sort of caught me off guard. So it's interesting, the activation I've done for 222, and it's a doorway that opens in 222 and it closes on 888. It closes on Lion's Gate. So it's all about manifesting, but we are taken to the planet Saturn, which is the great father, and we are connecting with our father when it's quite emotional. So, you know, that is, when you think of as a female, you stepping into your divine masculine energy, your mentor is your father. You know, how they have, you know, I am recording this, whether you're watching it or not, you know, in the month of March. As I said, it's a timeless reading. Whenever you're watching it, it's important. But I am recording this when Venus is in retrograde, okay? And Venus goes into retrograde every 18 months. But in this particular sign, which is in Aries, the last time it went into retrograde in this sign was 2017. Okay, so what was going on for you at that time 8 years ago? You could actually probably go back 8 years, 8 years, 8 years, do you know, depending on your age, to get to like a younger age. And there might have been stuff going on around with your partner or with a brother or with somebody in work or with a teacher or with a parent, okay? It doesn't necessarily need to be to take you right back to the father, okay? And, you know, what's his energy around finances? What did he do as a job? How did he fulfill his desires? You know, things like that, all right? Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, and manifest your hopes and dreams. Okay, so connecting with earth and air. Air is about taking a breath. Earth is about walking, and that's truly how you actually manifest from the level of the physical. So really, this was the advice for the masculine, but really connecting with your physical body. But what I'm hearing is, with regards to the masculine, it was actually to not do as much cardio or gym work for you. It's actually to do like proper weights and proper testosterone stuff, you know. You know, it's to step it up is what I'm hearing. Whereas for the masculines, I'm asking them to sort of slow down a wee bit, which is interesting, and really connect with the earth. All right, so a lot of stuff outside. Okay, so let's pop that up there. Okay, now what is the main energy that the divine feminines are working through at this time that you need to be aware of? Heart source. Heart source. Unconditional acceptance, serenity, all compass and love. You know, the strongest chakra in the body is the heart. And, you know, divine feminines, when you're truly connected to your masculine and feminine energy, you are balanced in the heart. The heart is the bridge between the upper and lower chakras, okay? And there is a strength in there. When you have a strong heart chakra, you don't judge. You don't get annoyed by other people. You very rarely get triggered. You know, it is a beautiful, peaceful place to be, okay? You set gentle boundaries. It's not boundaries to keep another out because of fear. That is not going to serve you. Initially, that might be needed, depending on your situation. But then it's about, okay, you know, once you feel safe and protected, let's go into this. What's my part in it? How can I be accountable? How can I be compassionate for all sides here? That's a big thing. It's a lot of work, but it is, you know, as we move towards this more heart-centered consciousness, you have to embody that first before the world can actually be humble like that as well, which is why we've got this humility. Okay, it all begins with you. You're the leader. You go first. I'm hearing, and the female is meant to go first. In shamanic cultures, it's the female that chooses the land where they set up. You know, it's interesting, you know, whenever me and my husband were buying a house, it was me that found the house intuitively. And I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't know the price. It was just like, that's the house. And then he built upon it. It's the female, okay? He built around it. You know, I did the feminine work of the intuition, of, you know, the aesthetics of different things. And then he did the masculine building, okay? That's the feminine and masculine, all right? So the feminines here, you're being asked to, you go first. Okay, you go first. You connect with that intuition. The intuition has been shut down for many, many years as if it's wrong or, you know, woo-woo or whatever. It is, you know, it's always been there. We've just ignored it. So you're being asked to go back. Like, you know, your intuition and signs and symbols are everywhere, whether they're in your dreams, whether they are numbers that you see, whether they are things that people say. And for the feminine energy, it's about just going nice and slowly and being that magnet. It's not about this strong action, although a certain amount of action is needed, but it's the balance. That's why we have this earth and air dragon. It's about balancing it. You know, I've really had to step into my masculine energy, but it could have been easy. It could have been, you know, I could have stepped into the masculine and ignored the feminine. And then I would have been burnt out, and then I would have been more stressed. So I've had to, you know, the way I operate now, and it's took me a while to master this, you know, that's why the business is called Soul Self Mastery, is, you know, is to connect with the feminine, heal the feminine, you know, connect with the intuition. What is it we want? What, you know, and then the action, what action is required. But it's almost like it's a lovely flow. There's some days where you stop and you start and you reflect and you allow things to play out and you be patient and you watch your reactions and you be in a beautiful place of openness to what is. But it doesn't mean you're complacent. It doesn't mean you're sitting back waiting for things to happen, but it doesn't mean you're constantly in a constant action either. Okay? You're trusting that gut, you're trusting that intuition, you're connecting with all your guides, your angels, your loved ones, you're connecting with, you know, the earth around you, knowing you're fully supported, you have fully got you. Okay. Okay. Stars are aligned. Okay. Remembering home, soul family. All right, that's what I was shown, was this beautiful alignment that came in with the 7 planetary alignment. That hasn't happened in 15 years. It's not going to happen to 2040, which was last Friday, the 28th. That is very important for this year, no matter when you're watching this. And that is coming up right now is to bring everything into alignment, because it's what you've called in. But I think for some females watching, they just need to know that they're their own leader. They have the power and they need to step into their power now. Okay. And I think there's a lot of stuff coming up here about the dark feminine. There's the dark feminine, the light feminine, whether you call it Mother Mary, whether you call it, you know, Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene energy. The mother energy, we, you know, it's easy to do. We're giving and, you know, nurturing and pleasing, and that's where, but the dark feminine energy needs to set boundaries. The dark feminine energy, you know, has a balance in giving and receiving, so they don't get knocked out of balance. The dark feminine energy knows who she is, and some people don't like that. Some people want you to just give, and that is the feminine passed down through the ages, and that is why she's holding resentment and anger and a sacred rage. That is what we've been clearing for centuries. You know, you are Mary Magdalene energy. You know, you are a powerhouse. You are equal. You have gifts also, and now you have to start believing in that in yourself, stepping forward. You don't need to wait for the masculine to help you. Connect with your own internal masculine and feminine energy. As I said in the masculine video, and I've said in many of my videos, find out, do your birth chart reading, find out what your feminine energy is, which is your Venus, find out what your Mars energy is, which is your masculine. Get the two of them to work together by understanding those 2 signs. Okay. Okay, so let's ask for 3 cards. I'm dropping the cards again. Okay, so 3 cards from the shamanic deck. 4 cards in here. I'm going to do 4 cards from here and 4 cards from the Archangel Metatron deck to give us more guidance on what you could do to move forward into this action. Okay, so the first card is the Shaolin Master. Don't know what that is, but be graceful in movement and action. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is a gentle warrior, okay? We don't have to be an angry masculine to get things done. But it doesn't mean, like, that person is not to be messed with. You know? You've got your dragon energy in behind. Like, I'm seeing this as your intuition, like, talking to you. Okay, you're seeing what's in front of you. It's right there. Okay. Be graceful in movement and action. And I keep going back to this word, be humble, you know, to get things done. we don't need to be coming from a masculine point of view. I'm trying to do stuff at the minute with a house, and I'm just not getting annoyed. I'm not getting angry. It's nobody's fault. It will be what it's meant to be. And I'm just watching it play out. I'm not making any rash decisions. I'm not getting hurt, annoyed, fed up. I am just going, okay, let this all play out. Let it all play out. Okay, it's really important right now. Because then you bring in an energy of force, you bring in an energy of negativity, you bring in an energy of doubt, okay? You don't know different things that need to play out, all right? Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. The feminine is the receiver, okay? Connect with your magnetism, your magnetic energy of receiving, but you have to feel worthy of it. I mean, obviously, as I said, I'm recording this when Venus goes into retrograde, and Venus is connected to self-worth. Venus is the divine feminine. Venus is connected to finances and self-love, so self-worth, self-confidence. So any parts of you that are coming up where you don't feel worthy, they need connected to. You need to be connecting with them. You know, the feminine is connected to self-love, the masculine is connected to self-worth and confidence. So connect with these two parts of you and make sure that they are, all parts of you have to be fully aligned. This light keeps moving, which is interesting. All parts of you have to be fully aligned, okay? Love and let yourself be loved. You love you first. You focus on you first. You don't need approval from anybody else. You don't need anybody else to agree with you. And it's okay to just, you know, there's no right or wrong. Nobody's out to hurt you. You can't really be hurt, okay? I have to go into that in more detail in another session. But, you know, if you believe something is true, it is, okay? But look, that card, she looks very like Mary Magdalene, doesn't she? Mary Magdalene, you know, has been condemned over the years. She was the 13th disciple. That's why the number 13 is seen as an unlucky day, anything feminine, you know, to stop us from our hidden wisdom, okay? It's the divine feminine. And she was Jesus's counterpart. They were the twin flames. They were the union together, okay? And yeah, it's, you know, she because she was a strong woman with boundaries and knowing her worth, she was depicted as a prostitute and all of that. Your sexuality and your sensual energy is the key. That's your sacral chakra. Don't be ashamed of it, okay? Don't be ashamed of your fire. Don't be ashamed of stepping into your fire. And this is, you know, in the activation for this month, the 2-2 activation, which is available, as I said, until Lion's Gate, because we're working through this fire energy depending on when you're watching this video. We meet the goddess Sekhmet, you know, as the goddess of fire, of war, okay, of protection, and also Bridget, wholeness, all right, which is February energy in bulk, 2nd of February, that's the doorway open, that's why she came in. And it's to help you with your fire energy. It's depressed fire energy is anger and rage, and that's been passed down through the generations. Now we're going to take that fire and move forward with it. You're getting ready to move forward, but many are a bit scared. Okay, and that's okay. I keep knocking this light with my foot. Don't normally use a light, but I needed to there today, so let's move that out of the way. Okay, it's interesting, I kept fixing the light. So keep facing the light, keep moving toward your light. Don't let, if people are dimming you, that's okay, right? You just know who you are. All right, have that compassion. That is that heart-centered consciousness, okay, of being in the heart and understanding the other person's point of view. Okay, depending on, you know, where they are. Well, you know, really you're talking to other people that are in their child mode as well. If they haven't done inner work, okay, go easy and, yeah, embrace the energy of peace, okay? Look, drop your shields. There is the peacock. 2 peacocks. Drop your shields. Nothing is going to hurt you. Open that heart. When you have an open heart and a healed heart, that's all the protection that you need, okay? The energy, yeah, peace. And look at this, Mother Earth. Oh, that is you. Look at that beautiful divine feminine energy, birthing, contemplating, holding space. That is what we're here to do. She is a strong, powerful woman, okay? She is attracting, magnetic. She's not, her action, look at her in her action. This is an action picture. She's not off running around. She is birthing it within. She is creating. When I'm recording this, it is March. March is number 3, connected to creation. Okay, what is birthing within you? Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's funny because whenever I birthed my son, I got it painted. I got my belly painted. Feel loved and comforted. You are supported. You are safe. When you fully support and hold yourself, you're safe to move forward. Okay, stand your ground. If you have struggles in your life, or i.e. like a mountain to climb an actual physical mountain. It's a really powerful thing to do. Always do that. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 more cards as I do need to go. I've got 5 minutes. Okay, so 3 cards, 4 cards. Yeah, there's the card there. See beyond your current situation. The seer is the deer, which is heart energy. You can't see at the minute and it's frustrating you. Okay, so connect with your intuition. Make plans and focus. Look, Shield Maiden. All right. Unleash the wild within with this full moon lunar eclipse coming up. Again, depending on when you're watching this, there's a full moon every month. Unleash, let that wild woman out, which is your true authentic self. Unleash the wild. It's okay to be wild and free. Okay. Some cards to close, please, Spirit. The void. You're in the void at the minute. Retreat, rest and pause. Just be in it. Just be in it. Okay. The void is where you're stepping into a new you, but the old you is still there, so you're in between worlds. So you just be patient. Much like she can't do anything. She has to just wait and be patient for the birth. That is where you are in the void in your life. Okay. Water energy, dolphin energy. Okay, feel your emotions, feel whatever's coming up, look after your emotional well-being. Okay, believe in higher realms, believe in magic, believe in miracles. Okay, whatever you want, and that's why I connect back with your intentions. Stay true to them. That is the color of violet, which is also here, and that is clearing the karmic energy, karmic stuff. Okay, past life stuff, which I talked about in the March energy reading, which I will pop below. And lastly, as we hit 22 minutes, this will be a short one. Speak up and be heard. Throat chakra energy. Communication is key for you guys at the minute. It is key, whether that is with yourself, your inner child, or with a partner, whatever you're going through at the minute, communication is the key. But also communication as in speaking, communication as in listening, knowing when to speak, when to pause, communication as writing and journaling. Yeah. Okay. And lastly, remember, you're a warrior of light. The number of full moons, you know, there is 1, there is 2, okay, 3. Full moons are release. Full moons are feminine. Okay, this is like, I have not gone. I'm back. I'm coming back. So the feminines have been really struggling, you know, for a while. But you can't take them down. You can't take them down. The light wins. You're a light warrior. Grab that sword. Grab anything. And bring yourself above water. Okay. I'm seeing this. Yeah. Love it. Okay, much love. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Please like, subscribe, share, click notification bell to be notified when I do another video. I'm going to do lots of different videos on different topics this year. Much love.